Hi James, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson this morning. As we take the club away from you, you're going to see here your hands, for me, work inwards too quickly. So that means that you did a great job of keeping the club head outside your hands, but we can see that left arm, for me, is going across the body line. If we look at Emilio's swing here, as he takes it away, you can see his left arm is parallel with his feet and the club head's still out in front. So I just want you to feel like you take the club back a little bit straighter, so the hands travel down in a straighter line. That's the first thing I want you to do. Because you've started the swing a little bit with that left arm across, your hands are working too deep in the top of the swing. So when we get to the top there, I can see all of your right shoulder pretty much there, and the hands are a little bit low. So if we draw a line on the butt of the club, we can see there, it's not a very good line. There you go. It's almost behind your feet, where if we look at this guy here, because he's picked the club up a little bit steeper, we can see there we draw a line on his butt of the club. We'll see it's in the middle of his heel line of his shoe. So we need to get everything a little bit more vertical for you, because yours is so flat. When you start coming down, James, everything gets a little bit stuck and trapped. Okay, coming into there, we can see the shafts cutting through the right forearm, which is beautiful. But when you actually carry on from there, we can see the club head now is behind you and it's in a dead zone. So from there, you've got to flick it really hard, square up the face. And that's all down to timing, as opposed to I just want the big stuff to turn through and compress it. If we look at the guy on the right now, you'll see his club head is above his forearm and it stays on his forearm. It never drops into this zone here, which I call dead zone. So work on that for me. If you can get the shaft more steeper on the way back, so take the hands back straighter, the club's going to be a bit more vertical, so that in this position here, as you swing down, the club is going to stay more in front of the body. And we started to have some great shots, but we saw that they were starting pretty straight and then just drawing off a little bit. And that was too much right hand, James, where obviously you've been working so hard and for so long trying to save it with the right hand. The right hand's just a bit active. So just to get that feeling, just hit some fades for tomorrow against Partridge, and then other days put that stick down the shaft just to give you that feeling of quiet hands. And the last bit of the jigsaw was from the top of the swing, just feel like your weight settles into your right side as you start down a little bit longer, a la sort of Alex Noren, as you said, and I said Justin Rose. You can see him, he works very hard on keeping his weight on his right side for longer, and then he explodes through it. So 3 things: get the club a little bit more vertical as you start down. Let's get that weight settle into that right foot for a little bit, split second longer, and then from there just try and hit cuts from there, and then you'll keep the hands a little bit quieter. Saw some great swings today, James, and good luck tomorrow.